Hey guys, welcome to this presentation with doTERRA on building your pipeline. So I'm going to be talking about a short little video about an intro to what it would look like in having a business with doTERRA on any aspect of what it is for your goals and what that could look like for you. My name is Maria Van Tiffelen. I'm a doctor of physical therapy. I've been building this business with doTERRA for 3 years now. So this is really one of my favorite things to teach people because it's really the icing on the cake when it comes to doTERRA and what doTERRA has to offer outside of just their products. It's one of the most fun things that I do besides spending time with my family because I've been able to help so many people through the power of essential oils, and I know that you can too. So there are basically three types of people that are who we typically look at with doTERRA. So the first type of person is somebody who just wants to live the wellness lifestyle. And then there are people who are like, I need to tell everybody this. I can't help but just share this product because I want my mom to have these, or I want my friend to have these, or my best friend to have these. And these people who share the product basically get their oils paid for each month. And it's what we call having free natural health care. And there are tons and thousands of people all over the world who are currently receiving free natural health care. And then there's people that, like me, where I just love this product so much, or I just love this opportunity so much that I really want to put some intention and thought and serious time and energy to build and earn an income through doTERRA through supplementing or replacing an income. And I would ask you, what type of person are you? Where do you identify yourself? And it's okay if maybe you start with doTERRA by living the wellness lifestyle, and then as you learn more about the oils, you kind of start sharing and then you build. Or if you're like me, out the gate, you just want to build and share and tell everybody there is to know about the oil. So we're going to dive into a little bit about what that would look like to get a taste of, residual income and what that means through doTERRA. So we have a quick story here for you called Hauling Buckets, Building a Pipeline. So the story goes, there was a man in a village, and it was his job to haul buckets every day from the local water source to the village. But this was a really hard job. He had to walk several miles in the heat and carry big buckets of water and fill them up, carry them back and distribute them to the village, and then sell them to people who couldn't haul their own water. And he would do this hour after hour, day after day. But as you go on, you realize this job is really getting harder and harder. It's not getting easier. I'm getting older. I'm tired of doing the same thing every single day, and I don't have any time freedom. I can't take off work to go see the sights or watch my kids' activities or help my wife if she's sick or the children are sick or if I'm sick. We don't have any money at all if I don't go to work. These are some things that went through the man's mind. And usually when you have a problem like that, you start to think outside of the box and for maybe a different type of opportunity. So that got his wheels spinning. And he decided that at night he would start to build a pipeline and work night after night and dig and dig and dig until he made a way over several years for a pipe that goes from the village to the local water source. And then he was able to have water come into the village any time of the day, whether it was morning, in the evening, throughout the middle of the night. Whenever anyone needed water, they could just come and turn on his spigot and have his water. And he would earn money whether he was sleeping or on vacation or taking time off, and he did not have to haul those buckets anymore. In this parable of hauling buckets versus building a pipeline is the difference between trading your time for money in a traditional job or earning true residual income. So where are you? Traditional job. This is, you're usually trading dollars or trading hours for dollars. If you're on a salary, you have a set amount of hours that you work on a monthly or weekly basis. You clock in, you clock out, or you work your shift And that's just one way to earn an income. And really, having a job obviously is a blessing, especially during this time and age, right? It's really a blessing. It's a great thing. It's just not necessarily the best thing for the ticket to financial freedom for most of us. With a traditional job, there are limits on advancements in earnings. So I know for me as a physical therapist, I'm really capped at what I can make based on, Medicare reimbursement and things like that. There's just no way for me to go up the ladder, the chart here. And obviously, as physical therapists now are coming out with a lot of student loan debts, you kind of feel really stuck in having all those school loans and not being able to make an income, and you don't get reimbursed. For me as a physical therapist, having a doctorate degree than somebody else, and so that's been really difficult for me, starting off with physical therapy and continuing until I found this opportunity to kind of shift into a different set of educating people about health and helping people from a health and wellness perspective. Also, the other thing is that they're now making a lot of cuts with reimbursement. And so a lot of therapists are losing jobs and things like that. So wherever your company or job is, there's limits, there's caps. You can't make any more even if your boss gave you really a raise, or they can't give you a raise. And this is the case for a lot of people. We just can't really keep climbing the ladder. And even if you are climbing a ladder, you're trading that time for the dollar. You have to continue to work and work and work to continue to climb that ladder. So there's limited time freedom. You don't get to decide all the time when you go on the vacation or how long you get to stay. It's really dictated by the parameters that your job sets for you. So maybe you get to go for a week or 2 weeks, per year. But if you wanted to stay longer, that wouldn't be possible. If your kid was sick or you were sick, sometimes you have to use your vacation time for that, right? And who wants to do that? So it dictates who you visit, what you do, where you go. And then you're also building somebody else's dream because it's their company. So they're the owners or managers, etc. And overall it's their dream for their life. And you're just a part of making that dream come true for them, usually at the sacrifice of your own dreams. So authentic direct sales. Now, with authentic direct sales or doTERRA, you're earning a true residual income, and that is income that pays you when you are sleeping, or pays you when you take time off, or when you take care of a sick relative, or you just want to go on vacation or have fun, or you just want to go out for it's a sunny day outside. So there's no limits on advancements in earning, meaning you can go and climb the doTERRA ladder as many times as you want or as high as you want, and do it over and over and over again, and earn as much as you want in doTERRA. And if someone stops building, then you can supersede that person. You don't have to be limited by what other people are doing around you, and that's amazing. And that's because of the income earnings are unlimited with doTERRA. So also, you have the freedom to choose your own schedule. If you want to work when your children are asleep, then you can do that and you don't miss time with them. You can take a day off again because it's sunny outside and you just want to go to the park or do something fun. You have that freedom and you're building your own dream. This is building a business that you own, you have control over, and you can feed into other things that you want to do with your life and other things that you're passionate about, or you have priorities for. So why doTERRA? Okay, there's obviously, a lot of other companies out there, but why doTERRA? Why partner with doTERRA? Why is doTERRA the best? So doTERRA is the most tested and most trusted company on the planet, with over 8.5 million customers, and we're also used by doctors and hospitals worldwide. In fact, we're the largest essential oil company in the world as well, and doTERRA had a growth rate similar to Apple. So most of you guys know who Apple is, that tech software company, right? They reached $1 billion in 7 years. And guess what? doTERRA did the same thing. They reached $1 billion in 7 years. So just think about the magnitude of Apple itself and understand that doTERRA has done the same thing. So we have a record-breaking retention rate of 65%, and this means that people in doTERRA love their product and they reorder it over and over and over again. And this is unprecedented because in the industry, the direct sales industry, if companies are doing pretty good, their customers will reorder only about 13% of the time, even just on a yearly basis. And they may want to come back, get a little more here or there, but with doTERRA, people can't stop ordering because the product are in many ways replacing their other healthcare options and working for them to improve their daily life. So for me, even if I decided I'm never doing this business again, I will continue to use my oils because of how they've changed my life and my family's health in general. So doTERRA also creates partnerships with growers around the world, and this just shows the heart of the company and the integrity that the company has with sustaining the practice of harvesting the essential oils. So we're a privately owned company that is debt-free and no outside funding. So I think those are really important for you to know when you're thinking about this opportunity. So how do I make money? The big question, right? Um, so we'll expand upon that a little bit more if this is something that you're interested, but I'll keep it pretty simple for you right now. doTERRA has a very tried and true simple process of how to make money successfully every single time. So basically, you sample people essential oil. You sample them little tiny vials of essential oils, maybe just one sample at a time or a couple, and then you teach them, and then you show them how essential oils can work for very basic ailments like allergies or head tension or sleep or anxiety or pain, low energy, etc., anything like that. So once they have a great experience with an essential oil, or they feel like they want to learn more, then you teach them and you invite them to an essential oils intro class and teach them the 3 cool things about essential oils and the 3 ways to use them. And then you help them get enrolled with doTERRA. So you help them pick a kit or oils, just like, you know, you would do as far as getting started if you have not got started. Um, and then you would then support those people with their oils. So we definitely want to make sure that they have the education and resources so they know what to do with what they have, and they know how to order more and get the most out of their membership. And they're able to take their wellness journey to a whole new level. So we have all this stuff in place for you. So we have weekly classes that we do online, and then of course you can invite them to that. You can do your own in-person classes that will help you get started as you're onboarding with doTERRA. We have a continuous education program to help support your customers and a private Facebook group for all of our customers so that, again, they're getting everything that they need, and you can feel comfortable and confident in starting even if you don't even know what an essential oil is. When I first got started with doing the business, I never even heard of the word essential oil. I just knew that I felt drawn to this. I wanted a different opportunity, and that I would just learn as I go and use the people around me as my resources when I am helping other people with oil. So you can do the same thing, even if you don't even know anything about essential oils. You will learn as you go, just like I did. All right, so the income opportunities. So in doTERRA, there are many different income earning opportunities, and what opportunity you want and where you want to go and how high you want to climb in doTERRA is really up to you. Some people like to start at the very bottom. I mean, well, we all start at the bottom, but some people just aim for the very bottom. They aren't looking for another business or a full-time job. They're just looking for an opportunity to get their oils paid for every single month. They are looking to have free natural health care. And again, thousands and thousands of people all over the world are currently receiving free natural health care through this doTERRA opportunity. But some people want more than that. They have their eye on the rank of silver or gold or maybe even platinum because they're looking to supplement their income, or maybe even begin to replace their income, say in the future, things like that. And then there are people who want to replace their income and even have more than enough so that they can impact the world, or maybe do something bigger like travel or give to a good cause and all of the above. And they usually have their eye on diamond and above for an income in doTERRA. So, my question for you is, is to think about where you want to land in this business. And you don't have to stop by any means, but it's good to know your initial goal of, oh, I would love to earn $500 in doTERRA a month, or I would love to earn $1,000 in doTERRA a month. So that's very important for you to identify for yourself. So I like to tell people to think about this. What could you do with an extra $500? And, most people think about, I could pay, my daily bills or my monthly bills, right? Or I could pay for my car. Or, what could you do with $1,000? You can pay maybe your mortgage. You can save for a vacation. What could you do with an extra $5,000? Maybe that's save for a really nice vacation, or start saving for a home. And then when you get to 10,000, maybe it's paying off all of your debt, right? Or putting money towards your kids' college fund, whatever that may be. So usually with those smaller amounts of money, it's about, helping ourselves, which is great. We're all there because we all need it, right? We have debt or whatever it is. And it's about like kind of helping yourself and where you can go. But when we think bigger about what other opportunities there are, when you think about getting 20 or 50 or $100,000 a month, you start to think about how you can use that money to help other people now. So just something to identify with yourself where you are in that. So how much time is involved? So, I hope you guys feel a little bit inspired. There are so many testimonies with people using or that are growing a business with doTERRA and how it's really changed their lives financially. And I could share so many of those with you. But I just want to talk to you a little bit about how much time is involved with a business in doTERRA. So if you're thinking, could this work for me? And how much time is involved to get some money out of this? It just really depends on where you want to go. If you want to pay for your product or have free natural health care, then you're going to need to put in about 3 to 5 hours per week. You're going to have to sample some people, help them get started with their oils, help to do some good follow-up and make sure they know how to use their oils. If you're starting out, obviously, I would help you do that. If you want to go beyond that and you want to supplement your income, you're typically looking about 10 to 15 hours per week. And if you want to go even beyond that and replace your income, you're going to need to put in about 15 to 30 hours per week. And I've really never seen anybody build true residual income with anything less than 15 hours a week. So, but honestly, that breaks down to about 3 hours per day. So if you go about, think about that man digging his pipeline, and obviously it's a story, but if you equate it to your own life and maybe it's just giving up your Netflix every night, and instead you build a business with doTERRA, that could change your life forever. So if you're thinking, could this work for me? Are you, possibly, if, you are just like, I love the oils, even if I don't know what they are and I haven't heard of them, but I have used them, but I've just heard so many great things. I just feel passionate about this. And you could feel like you could talk about it all the time, then that would be something that definitely is, could this work for you? Yes. Are you passionate about the oils? Do you care about people? You have to care about people when you're doing this business, and be willing to help people on their wellness journey. That is basically what this job is all about. So if you can say yes to both of those, then you are on the right track. And then the last thing, can you follow a system and get things done? We have a very tried and true system that will help you to be very successful at minimal cost, and that has been proven and works all over the world. So if you're just like me, just tell me what to do and I can do it, then this could work for you. So what are the next steps? Identify what type of person you are. If you want to share or build with doTERRA, then just let me know. And then we have a business made easy presentation where we do a deeper dive into what the compensation plan and residual income truly means, so we can get you plugged into that. My information will be dropped down below, so just so you can click the links and you can get started. And then, we'll do that deeper dive there. And then the next thing you do is get connected, sign up for that daily mentor calls, reach out to me. theptdocs@gmail.com, again, or www.theptdocs.com, and all those links will be below. And also, if you haven't heard about essential oils, then you can click the link below to listen to my basic intro to oils class, so you'll know exactly how to get started with your kit or your oils and get that going there. So that's how you really want to get going and get started. But of course, reach out to me, click on the link below. But that's what building a business with doTERRA from the basics would look like. And suddenly you just know it's time to start something new and trust the magic of beginnings. So this is kind of what happened to me when I heard the pipeline versus hauling buckets parable, or the analogy. It changed my life. And I hope that something has changed your life tonight, hearing this, that something in your heart is saying, I need to learn more. I want to know more. So I want to encourage you to follow that prompting. So if you have any questions, reach out to me, let me know, and we'll definitely help you get started with building your business and tailor it to what your specific